Hey everyone, welcome. If you've seen one of my videos before, then welcome back. And if you're new, my name is Natalie and I make nursing videos, and I have a little guest with me, a little puppy Lemon. So today we're going to be talking about if being a CNA can help you get into nursing school. So with regards if whether or not being a CNA will get you into nursing school, I kind of wanted to separate this talk out into two different entities. So basically, first of all, I would say not necessarily. Just because you are a CNA doesn't guarantee that you will get into nursing school. Just like if you're not a CNA, that doesn't guarantee you'll get into nursing school either. However, what I will say is that if you are a CNA, it kind of gives you that little bit of a boost when you are applying to nursing school. Because for example, if you have like an even oh my gosh, it is windy. If you have an even playing field, let's say you have 10 applicants, and obviously when you're applying, you must meet the minimum requirements. You must have the appropriate GPA or they won't even look at your application. You must complete the appropriate classes needed or they won't even look at your application. But let's say you have all of that. So what's going to separate you from your other candidates? So sometimes that's when they look into the essay to see how do you write, how do you express yourself, are you answering the question, are you expressing yourself in an appropriate way, because they want to see whether or not you are at that level that they need as an applicant in order to be accepted into that nursing school. Don't know what that is, sorry. But at the same time, they want to see what other things do they have to stand out from other applicants. So one thing that you can do is become a CNA, and there are all types of programs. I think some of them are like a month long or a couple months long that you can do, maybe start working as a CNA. So I definitely think it would behoove you to be a CNA, just because I think it would help you applicant wise. You can always do other things like become a medication aide and work in an assisted living facility, or you can also do be a phlebotomist and work in the hospital. But I think what it would show to the applicants and to the schools is that you took that extra step. You know what I mean? You already are dedicated to the healthcare field. You wanted to put yourself out there. You wanted to get that experience before you started nursing school. So I definitely think it would be nice to look into. But with that saying, if you feel like your grades are going to suffer or you're not going to be able to complete your other requirements that you must have, if you feel like becoming a CNA might hinder that, your time or your grades or whatever it is, then don't necessarily do it. Also with some nursing schools, well, I can't speak for all of them, but I can speak for mine. When you first start clinical, that first clinical is usually probably like a general med-surg clinical, and you will probably doing a lot of CNA work. And sometimes after you do that CNA work for about a semester, you're allowed to kind of sit for the CNA exam and become a CNA. So like, you're going to become a CNA kind of no matter what, if you already have it ahead of time or you get it during school. Now, I'm not sure about that for all schools, but that's how it was in mine. So you will become a CNA at some point. However, if you are a CNA ahead of time, clinical that first semester probably will be a lot easier for you because you know what to do. You know how to work with patients. You know, it kind of is just a nice little booster. It's a nice help. It's kind of a nice intro into nursing. So if you have that ahead of time, that's great. But at the same time, don't stress if you don't, because you can still get into nursing school. So pretty much my final conclusions on the topic of if being a CNA helps you get into nursing school, it's kind of a toss-up between a yes and a no. Just because you're a CNA, again, doesn't automatically mean you will get into nursing school, but it's also not a deal breaker if you're not to get into nursing school. You just have to make sure that you have your grades really high, you complete all the classes you need to complete and do it, you know, have stellar grades, do all the minimum requirements, and then you can try to find ways to help yourself stand out, which could be becoming a CNA, or maybe doing some shadowing, even if you shadow a CNA or shadow a nurse, or do some volunteer work, or even if you guys have worked in like sales or anything like that. Put that stuff down, because it definitely gives you a one-up between you and other applicants, because it shows you can work with people, you can work with customers, you can problem solve and do all of that stuff. So anything to kind of make yourself stand up, stand above the crowd, I would definitely put that in there, and being CNA could be one of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below, or you can shoot me an email. If you guys have a request of what videos you would like me to do, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like it and subscribe. YouTube. I put new nursing videos out every Monday. I hope you guys have a great morning, day, night, evening, whatever it may be. Remember to always believe in yourself, and I'm here as a resource. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. All right, you guys have a good one. Bye.